never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a Sunday, and today here on the channel, I'm going to discuss Wrestlemania Saturday, which they used to call Wrestlemania Night 1, but now it's called Wrestlemania Saturday. And coming up tonight, we'll have Wrestlemania Sunday. Now, generally, most of the time, when they have the premium live events on a Saturday, I don't come on here on Sunday and discuss it. I normally wait until Monday, Tuesday, sometimes even Thursday, to give everybody a chance to watch so that I'm not giving stuff away. But I figured, since it's WrestleMania and everybody watches WrestleMania, I would go ahead and discuss WrestleMania Saturday today. But now I will not discuss WrestleMania Sunday tomorrow, because I know that most people work on Mondays, and WrestleMania Saturday went off at about 11:10 Eastern Time last night. I expect about the same tonight, and all those that get up early to go to work cannot stay up till 11 or 11:30 Eastern Time to watch. So I do not want to spoil anything, so I will not be discussing WrestleMania Sunday tomorrow. That'll be later on in the week, but most people are off on Sundays, and everybody watches WrestleMania, so today I do want to discuss WrestleMania Saturday. We had 7 matches altogether. Of course, tonight we have 6 matches. Now, we had 7 matches last night, but the match with Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair against Damage Control only lasted about 9 minutes. And Jay and Jimmy's match only lasted about 10 minutes. I don't expect any matches that short tonight. In my personal opinion, most of the best matches are on WrestleMania Sunday, so I think all the matches tonight are going to be long. Hence the reason why they had 7 matches last night and only 6 matches tonight. But last night, WrestleMania Saturday, we opened with Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. And as I predicted in my video on Thursday, Rhea Ripley won. She is still the Women's World Champion. And her theme song was sung by a group called Motionless in White, which honestly, I know nothing about them, but I swear that you could have told me last night that Rhea and the lead singer of that band were brother and sister, and I would have believed you. But it was a great match. Just about any match Rhea is in anymore is a great match. And then match 2, we had the 6-pack ladder match for the tag team championships, and I said on Thursday that I thought Awesome Truth would win, and that Michael Cole made it sound like on Raw last week that there was a chance they were going to split up the tag team belts, but I wasn't sure, so I just predicted Awesome Truth would win, and they did. They won the Raw tag team belts, and they did split up the tag team belts because A-Town Down Under, which is a team of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, won the SmackDown tag team belts. So the tag team belts are separate again. Awesome Truth, Raw tag team champions. A-Town Down Under, SmackDown tag team champions. And the Judgment Day loses their undisputed tag team championships. Match number 3, we had Rey Mysterio and Andrade against Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, but on SmackDown Friday night, Dragon Lee was jumped and he was not medically cleared to compete at WrestleMania, so Rey had to find a replacement. His replacement was Andrade. That's who he picked, and they defeated Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Match number 4, in my opinion, was by far the worst match of the night. This match absolutely sucked. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a -20, and that was Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. And I was actually pretty excited about the match going in. I thought it would be a good old-fashioned wrestling match with two brothers that would go out there and show you how good they could be as singles wrestlers. But instead, they go out there and spend 10 minutes giving each other sweet chin music. That's literally all it was. I bet if you go back and watch that match start to finish, they kicked each other 40 times. So if I never again see another sweet chin music, it'll be too soon. But from now on, that move can no longer be a finishing move, because you've got two guys that weigh 175 pounds, kick each other 75 times, and don't even pin each other. So they destroyed that wrestling move. That match was awful. If you get a chance to watch that match, don't. Match number 5, Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair defeated Damage Control. And of course, they made Jade Cargill look very strong. She looked good, with the exception of she did one back body drop that looked absolutely terrible. But outside of that, she looked good, and I don't mean she looked sexy. I mean she looked good in the ring. And then, probably the surprise of the night, for the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn defeats Gunther to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Gunther had that belt for almost 2 years. My guess is somehow, some way, now he moves past this and starts contending for the world title, which he should. He's an amazing wrestler. And if you look at pictures of him from 5 years ago to now and see the change in him, that's a man who's dedicated to his craft, and you got to respect that. And then the main event was The Rock and Roman Reigns against Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes. And honestly, the Sami Zayn and Gunther match ended at about 9:45 Eastern time last night, and I thought, man, WrestleMania Saturday is going to be off by 10:30. But then the main event didn't start until 10:25. So yes, there was 40 minutes between the ending of the semi-main event and the beginning of the main event, and then it went 40 plus minutes. The match itself was good, outside of the fact that The Rock has became an attention whore. He has become the LeBron James of wrestling, and everything has to be about him. But outside of that, the match itself was good. I just didn't like the booking of the match, because if you've been following this story, the storyline is if The Rock and Roman win on WrestleMania Saturday, then on WrestleMania Sunday, when Cody faces Roman, it's bloodline rules, which means anything goes. Well, on WrestleMania Saturday, about 5 minutes into the match, The Rock tells referee Chad Patton that if he calls the match down the middle, he's fired. So Chad Patton had to let anything go. So basically, WrestleMania Saturday, The Rock and Roman Reigns against Seth and Cody was Bloodline rules. And since The Rock and Roman Reigns won, WrestleMania Sunday, Roman versus Cody is going to be Bloodline rules. So basically, you're going to have Roman and Cody back-to-back nights against each other with the same stipulation. I don't like that. That's dumb. That's stupid. But outside of that, the match was good, but I don't see a point in having a Bloodline rules match on 2 straight nights. But the match was good, even though it was long. It was good, but I'm just not a fan of having the same exact type of match 2 nights in a row. That's just my personal opinion. Any thoughts on the WrestleMania Saturday? Please feel free to let me know. I have a feeling if there's going to be any big time surprises, it's going to be on night number 2, which they now call WrestleMania Sunday. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. And this is more of a thinker, in my opinion, because I have lost so much sleep wondering, what does cheese say when it gets its picture taken? And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.